What's up, y'all? So welcome back to another episode of Fort Fitness. Where we get gains on every plate. Today I got Blaze with me. We just left a bomb workout. We did a little full body, little routine. And now it's time to fuel these gains. Today we go do a high protein, low calorie. What we making?
Chicken and rice casserole.
Chicken and rice casserole.
Chicken, rice, and
broccoli casserole. You know, we gotta get that fiber in there too. So yeah, let's go and get into it. All right, so first things first is we got a lot of the prep work done already. We gonna washed our broccoli and cut up a lot of the vegetables, but we still got a couple of things we need to do. So come on, I'm gonna have you do this part actually. Okay. Yes. So we go weigh our mushrooms out before we dice them up. So yeah, this Blaze
joke.
Yo, I'm screaming. So we actually gonna turn the scale on, put what we putting on here to hold it. There's an option on every scale. It's gonna say tear. What you want to do is hit tear, and it puts it back at 0 grams. Okay. Mm-hmm. Like I told y'all last week, I made all these recipes. There's over 50 of them. Walk light on me because I don't remember the measurements for everything. Okay. So for mushrooms, we are going for 120 grams. So, just sprinkle that in there till you get to 120. Maybe one more mushroom. One more. Perfect. Okay. So now we at 120 grams. We can go ahead and dice these because we're not going to put them in there big like that. Come on, cut off. All right. So that's that. Let me get you a knife. And y'all, we went to the gym today, like I said, and ended up matching. It's like this really was a coincidence. Like we did not plan this.
No, it was just a line.
There you go. So you can go ahead and chop them up. Okay. While she's doing that, I am going to weigh out our rice. And we are using basmati. Very low on the glycemic index. Essentially what that means is that it will not spike your blood sugar as quick as other white rices would. So it gives you a little time before you have to be active again, before it decomposes into a different sugar. Mm-hmm. The more you know, the more you grow. Let me reach over you. So for the rice, 100 grams. Come on, man. All right, perfect. We got our rice. I am gonna wash my rice, y'all. I don't know. I just grew up. My grandma washed rice, so now I wash rice. I don't know. Don't ask me what the washing the rice is for. I think it's like to get some of the starch off. Yeah. But that's what it is.
Okay. Get the starch off.
But yeah, my granny did it, and that's who taught me how to cook for real. So I do it now. Okay, girl, I see you over there with your knife skills and whatnot.
You see me watching you earlier, right? Yeah. I asked you how I hold a knife, how I supposed to chop it.
I love to see it. But yeah, y'all, so this recipe is straight out of Fort Fitness. By this time, y'all already know what's up. High protein, low calorie, Southern eats and treats. It's built for the everyday person. If you struggling with boring meals or struggling to figure out what you want to make because you're tired of boring meals, trying to lose fat, trying to build muscle, it's for you. Okay? You want to know who it's for? It's for you. So yeah, we gonna do that. And Blaze, you can, once you get done chopping them up, you can put them right back in that same container. Okay.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Thank ya. All right. We got our 100 grams of rice washed. And now we are going to move on to the creamy aspect of the dish, which is going to be some zero fat, non-flavored Greek yogurt. Just a bunch of them out there. Find a brand that you like. But Fort Fitness has a specific brand that we like. So get the ebook and you can find out what it is. You might be able to see it on this camera, but either way you go. For this, we are going for 100 grams.
Okay, mushrooms are sliced and diced.
And looking real precise. Mm-hmm. Y'all like that little rhyme right there? So that's that. We got our Greek yogurt. We are going to do our fat-free, ultra-filtered, lactose-free milk. And we're going to do 100 grams of this as well. Okay. Oops. Mm-hmm. We hit 103, but I ain't tripping about it. So that's that. That's that. And then... Okay. So this is going to be our keto wheat flour. I actually couldn't find keto wheat flour today, so I had to go with oat flour. But it's both the same. It's not the same, but let's go do it the same thing. 15 grams. It's going to serve as a thickening agent for us. Fit like me.
Mm-hmm. Fit like how I'm trying to get.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That little sprinkle
bet.
was it.
There it is. Okay. I think that's the last thing we got to measure out, except for the meat. Mm-hmm. But we can do that in a little while. Okay. So now we're going to move on to the preparation of the chicken. You know, almost to start the show. But me, I love rice. So I'm going to say the rice is the star.
Most definitely the rice is the star.
Okay. So I think we're going for 400 grams of chicken. We go tear it till we get to our 400 mark. And Fort Fitness, all the raw meat is the weight raw. I mean, all of the weighted. Sorry, let me back up. All of the weight in grams for anything meat wise is raw, because raw and cooked meat both have two different weights. Okay. So the recipe, of course, since you're working in a raw state, mm-hmm. it's the raw portion of it. Because 400 grams cooked of chicken is a little different. And I'm going to cut this one because we at 355. I'm trying to get to 400. Dang, that's 416.
Big old piece of chicken.
And y'all don't do this, okay? Don't be cutting like how I'm cutting like that. That's not safe. 403, that's the closest we go get. That's the best. I'm giving you all I got, or whatever Whitney said. All right.
Giving you the best that I got.
Give you the best that I got.
Mm-hmm.
Same difference. Okay. So we're gonna move this over. We're gonna begin to season. Y'all already know I'm gonna hit it with that black pepper. It's not sponsored, but I'm gonna hit it with this Miss Dash. And what did I tell y'all last week? Seasoning, spices, and things like that virtually have no caloric effect to your food. So use as much or as little as you want to. However, when it comes to like your salt and things like that, you need to use sparingly. However, I've been cooking, so I know how to eyeball some stuff, but you may not be on that level. Fort Fitness has everything listed out for you. So everything is in grams. If it's too small of a gram, it's converted into a teaspoon, tablespoon, whatever. But yeah, you'll know that if you went and grabbed the book. Mm-hmm. And everything that you see me using is listed out on there. So I'm not going to go into detail. Just get it and you'll see.
And it smells good.
Already. Mm-hmm. Don't it, now? So let it tell you. Okay, so that's everything. Hit it with a little salt. Okay, so that's that. Let me grab a napkin. Mm-hmm. I do not like touching raw meat like with my hands. Even when I was just doing it just then, nasty, I was cringing on the inside. So cavity check. In it. I'm talking about in it. And y'all know I use my hands, so yeah, you know I'm using my hands. Mm-hmm. Like I said, my grandma raised me.
So your grandma did. How you supposed to?
You know. Mm-hmm. And if you can't see the seasonings on your meat or whatever you did, it ain't done right. You see that? Perfectly coated. Seasonings everywhere. This yard bird is ready to go. Okay. So we go sit that to the side. I'll pull out these raw gloves. And I'm gonna wipe my scale down because some stuff got on it.
Keep it clean.
Keep it clean.
Cute and clean.
You put it over there on that side. Okay, y'all. So a lot of the prep work is done now. We can move on into cooking and getting everything right. So yeah, what we're gonna do now is move into cooking the rice, because you can't put it in there raw in the prepared dish raw, because you're gonna be eating crunchy rice because it's not to cook in the oven. Everything just comes together in the oven. And then we are going to go ahead and steam the broccoli. We're going to steam the broccoli, y'all, okay? If you don't know how to steam broccoli, all you're doing is put in a shallow amount of water in it. Put the broccoli in there. Once it turns like the dark green, gets a little firm or crispier, crunchy, maybe? Crunchy. We're going to take it out, put it in an ice bath, okay? Then it's going to cook again while we put it in. Okay, y'all. So we had a technical difficulty. My phone literally hates me. Apple, you just count your days, bro. That's all I got to say. So all we've done was cook our rice and blanch. Well, do the beginning parts of the blanching of the broccoli. And we also sauteed our garlic peppers and onions, okay? I'm going to do a quick run through of how you make the rice again. So essentially you just, whatever the measurement of rice is, you do 2 times the measurement of water, okay? So if you do 1 cup of rice, you do 2 cups of water. You bring the rice and water to a boil. You reduce it to a simmer once it hits a boil. Once you hit the simmer, you're going to put your rice on low. Put a lid on it, let it cook for 15 minutes. Don't touch it. Leave it there alone for 15 minutes, okay? Take it off the heat after the 15 minutes, uncover it. You're going to have perfect rice. To blanch your broccoli, shallow water, input the broccoli, let it come to a boil, put a lid on it, let it go. Once you let it go, it's gonna cook for maybe like 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, not that long because you still want it to be crisp. Then I'm gonna show you what we gonna do after that. For the garlic peppers and onions, all you're doing is sauteing these over like medium high heat until the onions are translucent, the bell peppers are soft, and the garlic is fragrant. Sweating the items out. Okay, that's how you get sweetness from them. That's probably why y'all don't like those type of vegetables, because you don't know how to get the sweetness out of them. But that's it. That's the cheat code. Okay, so yeah. So now we are going to, since all of that is done, because my camera stopped recording, we are going to start the second part of blanching, which is getting some ice and some water together and then inputting the items in it. So you just take it off of here, put it in here. This stops it from cooking, and this will give you a bright green color too.
It's already really turning green for real.
Let that sit for a second, okay?
7:19.
7:19.
Say 7:21.
7:21?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, bet. So we got 3 minutes left on that. What we can do now is remove our vegetables from the pan. Because now we are going to move on to pan searing the chicken. Yeah, I picked it up. I ain't got time.
Keep scooping.
Okay. Some of them are left in there, but it's okay. I just can't believe Apple really did me like that.
Apple played in our face so bad.
Apple really played in our face like so bad.
The flash was still on and everything.
Like, I'm thinking we still cooking with grease. And we around here lukewarm. That was funny. That was good. Yeah. So when I put the chicken in there, I want a good sear on it, because I don't like meat that don't got no color to it. That doesn't have any color to it.
I always ask somebody, well done. Chicken, well done.
I don't know about well done, sis.
Chicken,
well done.
I gotta have it
Cook
well
it
done
all the way through for sure. But I don't know. But well done.
Not burnt.
I'm just, when I hear well done, I just think of not like juicy, dry.
Nah, it just gotta be cooked.
Okay, cook. I'm really cringing over here touching this meat like this. However, I'm not gonna keep wasting my good gloves.
It's gonna get the job done.
Yeah, I wash my hands.
And don't try to be thinking we ain't over here washing our hands.
Dish soap.
Well, it's sizzling over there.
She's sizzling, but we gonna let her sizzle. What time is it? We gonna
7:22.
Oh, we a minute late. I'm just playing. It's okay, y'all. Look at that rice.
Oh, now that's right.
Now this is rice.
Now that's right.
So we go fork it.
Oh yeah, and it's so flippy.
We go fork it and fluff it, fluff it and fork it, and we gonna leave it alone. I am gonna taste it.
That's it. Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
Let that sit uncovered to get the temperature right. Oh, you would turn it off for me too? Lord, I ain't turned the stove off. Okay. Let's work on the sauce, the creamy part, because once the chicken get done, we can just start assembling stuff, okay? So we are going to add our flour to the bowl. We are going to add our fat-free milk. to the bowl. I be having to wash so many dishes because I use a new thing for everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're gonna add our Greek yogurt to the bowl. And baby, I'm gonna squirt the bowl, okay?
Get it all out.
I want it all. Yeah, I'm getting something else. I'm gonna get me a whisk. And we're gonna whisk that all together till it's well incorporated. I'm talking about smooth.
Mm-hmm.
Really the hardest thing, not the hardest thing, but the thing that you want to get this that's gonna give you the biggest problem is gonna be the Greek yogurt. But since you got the milk in there, it should be fairly easy. You kind of want to make sure you get all the lumps and clumps of the flour out because don't nobody want no lumpy clumpy bite into no flour casserole.
Nah.
That's never the goal.
Work my arms like you just worked my arms earlier.
Y'all, this is her first time working. This is her first time working out with me, and she did so good. Like, I'm really proud of her, no cap, because a lot of people can't say they come and do a workout and that they last all the way through. She did 2 rounds of warm up. She did 3 rounds of a workout, and we did a core finisher.
Mm-hmm. I definitely feel it.
That's what we finished. But yeah, I'm trying to show her that this is what a gains really is. And the premise of Fort Fitness is supposed to be high protein, low calorie. Okay? I'm gonna point out a lot of the protein portions of the meal. Your chicken, protein. Mm-hmm. That Greek yogurt is protein. Okay? We're going low calorie with the basmati rice because it's lower on the glycemic index rate. Okay? We did oat flour to replace that. We are using cheese, but this is fat-free cheese, and we're only using 60 grams of it to garnish at the top. We replaced the cheese that normal people would use in their actual casserole with this, the creamy aspect, okay? So you still gonna get that creamy effect. It's just obtaining the same thing, but by doing something different. So yeah, that's it. Okay. So now our chicken is done. We're going to take it off the heat. The meat looking good.
It do.
Okay.
It's seasoned.
The meat looking good, baby. We're going to let it rest for a little second. We're going to let that rest for a little second before we start cutting everything up and assembling stuff, okay? First things first, we are going to preheat our oven. To what, Micah? To 375. Make sure ain't nothing there. Oh yeah. Preheat our oven to 375. Yeah, I got so much Tupperware, it don't make no sense.
You know they feel people with a lot of Tupperware. They be taking them from restaurants. But
okay. So we gonna take our yeah, we didn't saute them. We forgot to saute the mushrooms. So we finna do that real quick.
it ain't gonna take that long.
It ain't gonna take that long. Move that boy out the way. Plug that bad boy back up. It's actually gonna have a lot more flavor now because the chicken was already sauteed in here. Go hit that. And then we're gonna pour this right on in here. It's already hot because we just used it. We're gonna get this right real quick. I can't believe I forgot that.
You look at me, I was just sitting up and listening, but you know.
It would probably be best if I turned the thing on. It's just cooking off a residual heat. Okay, while those do that, we can start slicing this meat up. We want chunks. Ooh, it's juicy.
If you ain't sneezing, it ain't seasoned.
And you can do that for me over there. We want like a dice on this. So that's why I'm cutting them into like a strip. We go dice this bad boy out. It smells so good in here, y'all.
It do.
It smells
I'm trying
so
to focus on everything. These mushrooms even smell good.
Perfect. Y'all finna taste it though.
Good.
I be done ate this.
Just by itself.
Just by itself. Okay. Push that off to the side. So now what I'm gonna do is remove the broccoli from the ice bath. Grab me a glove, and I'm gonna sit them on a paper towel just to get some of that moisture off of them. It's so cold.
I know it is.
I'm glad I got the glove on. If I ain't do it with the glove, my hand would have really been freezing. But the latex is protecting me.
All the time.
All the time. You said the mushroom's done?
Mm-hmm.
Use that spoon and put it in that green bowl.
Okay.
So that's what we're going to assemble everything in. And you'll bring it over here when you get done with that?
Yes.
So Blaze done put the mushrooms in the bowl. We go kind of pat dry this right here. A little moisture ain't gonna hurt you, but you don't want too much. That's why I put it on the paper towel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Dump those right in there. We're gonna put our other vegetables, garlic, pepper, and onions in there. Like I said, I want all of that. Give me all of that. Okay. And then we can put our chicken. I don't know. I said the rice was a star, but baby, the way this chicken tastes, this chicken,
that bird, that bird ain't nothing to play with right now.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. You gotta lick your fingers out good. That's how good it is.
Okay. And now we're gonna get our basmati rice. So, yeah, nothing stuck to the pan. We go pour that in here. Bam. And now we're going to pour the mixture on top.
No clumps, no lumps.
None of that. Pour that right on in there. Bam. Okay. I don't want to stir it with that, so do this part with a metal spoon. I don't want to break the rice up, so I'm gonna fold everything in. Pull it from the bottom, flip it over. Pull it from the bottom. Ooh. Pull it from the bottom, flip it over.
Smart.
Pull it from the bottom, flip it over. This looks
it do like I can just eat it like this. See me over here mesmerized because it just looks so good.
Okay. Okay. So this is 60 grams of cheese. I'm going to take 30 grams out of it and put it in here. And then the other 30 grams are going to be for the topping, which we'll mix with the cauli crunch to give it the like a casserole dish type of feel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, y'all. And that is what we call a well-mixed casserole.
Looks so good.
You hand me that dish?
Mm-hmm.
And the spray. So we're going to spray this down. Don't want to get stuck. And pour that bad boy right on in there.
That looks so good.
Oh, that's the timer. It might be too much for this dish. I probably should have picked a bigger dish.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, it's perfect. Just gotta spread everything out. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, kindly. Thank you, kindly.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna tear this off back to 0. Negative. Okay, 0. And we're gonna do 15 grams of the cauli crunch. Okay.
It's the anticipation. Okay.
So there we go.
Like just the right amount.
Literally. Damn. If you did what needed to be done, this is how your thing should look. The casserole should look before you input it into the oven. Bake it uncovered on 375.
You need the parsley on it? You need the parsley on it? Or are you going to do that?
No, that's afterwards.
Ooh,
the parsley is for the after effect.
Okay.
All right. So while we got that in the oven doing what it need to do, we're gonna do a little cleaner roux and we'll be back. All right, y'all. So we back with it. This the moment of truth. This is where champions is back.
See what
it's getting. So it's been about 25 minutes in the oven. So we're gonna go ahead and pull it out. Oh my god, I'm so nervous. I'm really not nervous because I do this, so I ain't nervous for real.
Oh, it look good.
Don't it out?
Too good.
Look at dude. You cut that for me?
Mm-hmm.
She's done, y'all. Look at that. I'm gonna give you a close up too, though. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So when you pull it out the oven, this is what it's supposed to look like. Golden. Okay?
To perfection.
To perfection. The little white dots, that's the Collie Crunch. That's just crunch. But yeah. Y'all, look at that there. Bang. So we gonna go and cut into it. Ooh.
You hit a.
Ooh. I really was supposed to let it sit for a little second, but y'all, I'm so excited to see what it's giving. I ain't got time. Oh, I just burnt my finger. Ooh.
I'm excited.
Me too. Go inside 2 corner pieces.
Love a good corner piece.
Love me a good corner piece. Well, as a retired big bag, I don't know why I just thought about a dessert, but you like brownies?
What?
Okay,
the corner pieces of the brownies? What? Y'all can have the middle.
Y'all can have the middle. I ain't trying to fight I want that corner over there.
Okay? That crispy corner.
I love the corner. Okay. Dang, maybe I should figure out how to make a low calorie. I don't know how I'm gonna figure out the sugar part. Oh, I want that piece of chicken.
Get every piece.
Pick that up like that. Like so, like that. Auntie Tab be saying, ooh, y'all see that? Do y'all see that?
And it's
Do y'all see that? And my hands is clean, so don't come in my comments. Keep it cute. And I'm gonna keep it cute with you.
So good. Oh my gosh.
This shit do look good.
Can't wait to turn to it.
Okay. So, rightfully so. You put that up there? Rightfully so, you can go ahead and get into this right now. But I wouldn't be me. So, if I wasn't extra.
That's how you know what you're doing.
I wouldn't be me. If I ain't had me a little parsley dust on the standby. Okay? Yeah.
Fresh parsley.
Fresh parsley, baby. Chopped. Ooh. You want to pick one up? Aha! Period.
A good meal after a workout.
Look, good little meal after a workout. Cheers.
The moment of truth. It's real good, Michael. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. I'm gonna win. Yeah. The flavor there. It's still moist on the inside.
I ain't falling apart, and I am. It's actually just right.
Girl, I ain't know what the hell that was. That's your microphone.
Yes.
Girl, I don't know what the... Y'all.
Yes. Microphone. Okay. I'm back.
Woo! All I saw was out the corner of my eye.
And it was black.
It was black, baby. I didn't know what the hell it was. I was like, I know. I just know.
Ain't nothing.
Okay. I don't live in the hood no more, baby. We done upgraded for that.
Like the Jeffersons, baby. Moved right on up. Okay. But it's good.
But y'all, I'm tired of telling you, you could be eating like this too and still hitting goals if you just go do right by yourself and get the ebook, bro. Look, the link is in my bio at BLVK Hercules or at BLVK Alchemy, or you on YouTube, go ahead and just click the link in this bio. It's everywhere. Just get the Fort Fitness ebook. You too could be eating like this. You too could be looking like this.
I'm almost there.
You too could just be having gains on your plate. 90% of the work started in the kitchen. The other 10, that hard work that you really doing in the gym, yeah, that's all good and dandy. And yeah, I do it, or yeah, we do it. But this is where it starts. Just as easy as choosing different meals. And, that's all I got to say on the subject. So I'm going to see y'all here next week, Friday again, for another episode. And yeah, that's a wrap. Peace.